I'm John, and today I will be doing a screen share to present you the market report for Houston. This is specifically for the month of August here, 2025, and it provides the helpful information regarding your apartment search in Houston. Now, let's go straight into it. Houston is going to have many different locations here. First thing, if you're moving to Houston, you need to understand that it's a series of loops. So, the first loop you have here, going to be downtown area, then they put a loop around downtown, that's going to be 610, and then Beltway 8, it's going to be like that. And then our newest loop that we have is not showing on here, but it's going to be the Grand Parkway, and it's going to go a loop again. So you count this 1, 2, 3, 4, so we got 4 loops coming in here. So there's a few loops I do want to talk about. A lot of times when they say, we get a lot of people saying, oh, I want to live inside the loop. Now, technically this is kind of inside the loop, but the majority of our clients, it's going to be more kind of like this, even including the Galleria. So when people say, hey, I want to live inside the loop, this is really what they're referring to. Most will consider the Galleria as part of inside the loop. A lot of people are interested in that area. But now this is going to consist of downtown. Downtown, we used to get you downtown under 1,000, but that's very few and far and in between. And also, it's not going to really have the amenities you like. We can do it, but it's going to be like the basic. So I would say anything in here is going to average entry level 1,200 really to find what you're looking for. You move south a little bit. This is kind of the Midtown area. This is going to be a little bit more expensive as well. I'd say around 1,200 to get you into Midtown. And then you got the medical center here, maybe 1,100, 1,200. And also keep in mind, we do work with a lot of professionals. A lot of those 3-month leases would be unable to kind of fulfill those. A lot of our properties are working with only 6 months and above lease terms on that. Moving over west, you got kind of your West University, Rice University in here. Not a lot of supply here, so pricing does get a little bit expensive. We do have some private unit options that are good fit, but these are going to be around 1,100. Once you get into the Montrose area, which is kind of like right here, this is going to be $1,200, $1,300 entry level. Going into the Houston Heights, again, about 1,100, 1,200 to get you into the Houston Heights. We do have a few properties kind of in this area that are creating some very good deals, maybe around 900. So you're not inside the loop, but you're not far outside of the loop. Very convenient properties in this area where we can get you around 900. Now, moving north, 290 area, Jersey Village, Bridgeland, and all that area. Jersey Village is going to be more around the $1,000 range. Copperfield down here, we can get you, maybe 800 starting. Going across Cypress Creek or 1960 over here. Pretty good deals, I would say. Maybe about $800. Very nice properties. Kind of the Bridgeland area, Cypress area, those are becoming a little bit more costly. We're starting to see those maybe around 1,200 starting. Spring still has some really good deals. This is, I would say, maybe around 950 entry. Going into the Woodlands is going to start out about 1,200, then going into, I believe it's Conroe. Conroe's going to be around 1,200 as well, entry level. Don't have too much supply here on the east side. It looks like they are building it up some of the newer apartments there. That's kind of hit or miss in this area. So kind of not too much activity on this side, but going towards like Atascocita, we are starting to see some pretty good deals in Atascocita. It's really starting to get popular over there. So there are some land over here with Atascocita with really good pricing around $1,000 entry level. Sugarland seems to be on kind of the more expensive side, starting around 1,200, 1,300. I know A-Leaf, Stafford, this is a pretty popular area as well, starting at maybe about 900 in this area. Down here, this is starting to build up. Clear Lake, Kemah area. These are beautiful apartments, and then you're kind of on the bay or the coast. Always pretty popular. Good units there, starting around 1,000, so very affordable in the Clear Lake, Kemah, Nassau Bay area. Pearland, Friendswood, we're starting to see some new developments here, starting around 1,000. So hopefully that kind of gives you a glimpse of Houston and kind of how it's diversified and all the variety of locations. It can be a little bit complex to navigate this, so get one of our Houston experts, because we want to get you, in a good location, but it may not be, centrally located downtown, but we can get you in a good area that is close to downtown. So it's real important, especially if you're unfamiliar with Houston, get with one of our Houston leasing specialists, and we'll get you situated in the right area. Again, if you need a report of a specific area, let us know. We'd be happy to email that out to you. There goes our market report for Houston. If you have any questions relating to your apartment search, leave a comment or shoot us a DM on Apartment Wolf socials.